Hey guys, this is Brian. Go by Red Hat Picker. Finally got out to the Goodwills today. I've actually been a couple of times, haven't found anything. They were so covered up with trying to get everything lined out that I really didn't do too great. I did send or buy a one of those little active cycle motorized pedal things that sold it just within a couple of days. Cleared $52 on it, so that wasn't such a bad deal. Did pretty good today. Took my Goodwill card and actually went to redeem it and have them stamp it, and I had 25 bucks on it that I'd earned over the last few months. So my haul today cost a grand total of $5. I found some pretty neat stuff, and I'll just run through it. This is something I picked up, and I didn't find any comps or anything on it. It's a SpongeBob SquarePants little notebook thing. It was originally at Claire's Boutique or something. It was all sealed up. It's like from 2010, so it's no huge deal, but it was $1, so I figured that was worth grabbing. This deal kind of caught my eye right off the bat. It's Last Chill and Testament. It's I guess it's a jigsaw puzzle thriller thing. It was $2 and 1,000-piece puzzle. And there was a lady there that with her mom that was looking through some of the videos, and she said that they had it and it was really cool, and said it had been years since they had it. I didn't really check on it to see. It shows 1993, so I showed some comps in it for like $35. So we'll see if that flies. Found a David Wilcox CD. I learned about him. I went to a couple of his concerts when I lived in Oregon. I kind of liked him, so I just kind of, you know how it is, you always get a little bit of stuff for yourself and try not to. I've never bought one of the Guitar Hero guitars, but this is the disc for a PS2, and it's got the book, and the disc looks okay in it. It didn't look like it was dirty, but it didn't look like it had any scratching on it. So snagged it. I think they charged like maybe $2 for those, maybe $1. Found this. It's got like 29 songs, classic rock on it from back in the day, like Rosanna and Sarah Smile, Hall & Oates. I don't know. It's a 2-disc set. Comps on it, there weren't any sold, but which you kind of got to watch that. It kind of tells you something, right? But I went ahead and picked it up for a buck or so. Then the ones that are listed on there are listed at like $20 on up to $27.50 or so. So I figure if nothing else, I could throw it in there and lowball those, and if somebody happened to cross that listing, they would be more likely to buy mine. I'm kind of a Grisham fan, and I don't really remember reading this one. I'll probably remember it about that far into it, and like, oh yeah, I remember this, but it was $1, so it's not like it's gonna really get me. So I'm not a huge Lost fan. They kind of lost me the first episode, Lost. Anyway, their first season. I remember seeing one of the guys say something along about season 5. So when I ran across these, I noticed season 5 was there and picked it up, and it was complete. Looks in pretty decent shape. $2.99. They're showing comps at like, I don't know, 16 to $20 or so. Went ahead and got the other 3 for $2.99 a season. Actually, they charged me $3.99 for this one for some reason. Anyway, Goodwill. And I figure I could probably make $1 or $2 on those. It's not a home run or anything, but it's decent, and it should sell fairly quickly. Weird find. ran across one Funko Pop in my life, and it was at a thrift store clean out, and it was Star Wars Rey from Star Wars. Box was beat all to crap. I could have bought it for like $1, and I think the comps on it were like $3. I don't know, they weren't good. But anyway, the box was torn up pretty bad, and I didn't even buy it. I saw somebody else had snagged it. So I'm wandering along through there today, and I find this. And I'm like, well, that's not going to be worth crap. So anyway, I comped it, and it looked like, you know, the one that shows up first is always going to be $40. And you're like all excited. And then you look a little deeper, and then there's one for $2.99 on there. But I think this one's actually pretty good. So I went ahead and snagged it. It's in decent shape. It's not brand new. There's a wrinkle in the corner up here that's probably gonna make it worth a lot less because everybody likes them to be brand new. So I go wander around over onto the movies, the DVDs. I like looking through the CDs too while I'm there, and looked up in a bit, and this one was on the rack, and it's a number 402. That one was 401, and $3.99 on that one. This one's got a pretty good dink in the side of it to where it's popped out, but I don't know. Who knows? I think it was worth that. And then the last one I found was this one. So I've got 401, 402, and 403 for like $3 a piece. They ought to make some money. I might bundle them. I'll see what's out there. But yeah, that was my Goodwill finds for the day. I thought I'd throw this up here and see what it looked like. Probably won't throw it on the YouTube, but then again, I might. So anyway, until next time, take it easy. Be safe. See ya.